Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about non-proportional relationships. So if we remember, we were just talking about proportional relationships. And in order to have a proportional relationships, they have equal constant ratios from one point to the next. So remember we had our k equals y over x was our constant of proportionality. So my y and my x, 18 divided by fraction bar means divided by 6 is really 3. 9 divided by 3 is really 3. 6 divided by 2 is really 3. So I just chose 3 random points to test it out, and they are all the same. Also, to be a proportional relationship, our graph must go through the origin, which is that point 0, 0. So they need to have a constant rate between the y and the x, and it needs to pass through the origin to be proportional. Non-proportional, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Let's see. The entrance fee for Mountain World theme park is $20. Visitors purchase additional $2 tickets for rides, games, and food. The equation y equals 2x plus 20 gives the total cost y to visit the park, including purchasing x tickets. So guys, our y equals 2x plus 20 is also called a linear equation. A linear equation, guys, is an equation whose solutions are ordered pairs and they form a line when graphed. So we can have a non-proportional relationship but still have a constant rate of change. Remember, rate of change is how one quantity changes compared to the other quantity. If we look at this, remember we started off with the equation k equals y over x. What's different about this equation? Can you guys pick anything out? To me, I see this plus 20. That's a little bit different. So if we look here, we have my k equals 2, if we didn't have that 20, right? So this, guys, represents my rate of change. Now let's complete this table. We're going to complete the table by starting with our equation, and we're going to look at our x values. X. So when x equals 2, we're going to fill in our x with a 2 plus 20. We are going to get 24. If I were to fill my, I don't know what happened there, sorry guys. My x in with a 4, I'm going to get 28. And if we continue this, we would get 32 and then 36. So in this case, guys, our ratios would not be equal of y to x. 24 divided by 2 would give me 12, but 28 divided by 4 would give me 7. So if we look here, we can look for patterns. Each one of these is going up by plus 2, right? But each one of these is going up by plus 4. So now we can look at the relationship between the pattern of the y values and the x values. If we were to think about it, it would be 4 over 2, which gives me that 2 as our rate of change. If we were going to plot these ordered pairs, we're thinking that this is going to form a straight line. Let's see. So 0, 20, we go over 0, we go up 20. 2, 24, we go over 2, we go up 24. 4, 28, we go over 4, we go up 28. 6, 32, we go over 6, up 32. 8, 36, and we can even do 10, 40. Describe the shape of this graph. It looks like a line. Find the rate of change between each point and the next. Is the rate constant? We already decided that, yes, it is constant because my rate of change is really $2 per ticket. Rate of change is our slope. All right. And is it proportional? If it is not, how can we explain that it is not proportional? Well, is it proportional? Do our tables have constant y to x ratios? No, they do not. Does our graph start at the origin, 0, 0? No, it does not. So I would say that it is non-proportional. I'm going to abbreviate there, guys, so we can keep moving on. And how can we explain that it's not? Well, number one, we can say 24 over 12, or over, 2 equals 12. What was another one? 28 over 4 equals 7. Right off the bat, my y over my x is not constant. My other way I can explain is that my graph does not cross the origin. Cross or go through the point 0, 0. So today for the rest of class, guys, you are going to be practicing this, practicing explaining whether or not it is proportional or non-proportional, and practicing using these linear equations. All right, guys. Go ahead and look up at the board to see your next instruction.